collect ODUWA, say I'm selling my rings, I'm selling my basket in Africa, or I'm selling my shoes in Jamaica, or I'm selling whatever you're selling, become a vendor. Collect the money, keep in your wallet. And if you want, you can also mine. Look at it. Look at the possibilities, the endless possibilities. I see why it is very, very feasible. It's very easy if the community comes together, the people come together, coming together as merchants, coming together as merchant acceptance. We can generate multiple millionaires all over the planet because it's there. The technology is there to support you. So now you become a merchant. You now have your wallet. You store some of your money. You keep it as a store of value. Imagine that you collected ODUWA as a payment for something, maybe worth 50 cents or 50 cents or $1, and you save the ODUWA in your wallet, and one day that ODUWA becomes $100. That one ODUWA you got maybe for 50 cents becomes $100. What is that doing to you, Mr. Merchant? It means that you are winning, not only in the transaction on sales of your goods, you're also winning based on the intrinsic value you also have with your ODUWA as a store of value. That is the value here. If you don't get anything I'm saying, understand that. You have to be patient. This is not a quick fix. You have to be patient. You have to join the system, understand the system, get involved, share the information with all your community. Wherever you are, you're in Africa, you're in Jamaica, you're in America, come into the community. That's the first most important thing you need to do. We need to unite for the money. That's what we're saying. We need to unite for the currency. We, the people, have been out of the game. But we, the people, have the power. We, the people, have the power in our numbers. We are one of the indigenous people around the world, the black people around the world. We are one of the most influential and most powerful people on planet Earth. We keep the ecosystem of planet Earth moving. Just imagine an America without black people today. Just imagine an America without the entertainment, without the sports, without the football, the music. It's not the America you live, right? So you look at this. We are a very, very valuable to the planet in terms of our assets, in our intellectual property, in terms of our assets, in our creativity. We are so valuable, but we become weak when it comes to the economics, it comes to the currency. Because if you don't control your currency, you don't create your currency, you don't manage your currency, you will always be weak. So we're saying ODUWA is our opportunity. We the people of African descent around the world, we the indigenous communities around the world, we the people that have been suffering from financial inclusion. This is our gateway. We come together en masse, we adopt this system as merchants and as users, and we get access to the intrinsic value possible both in the community of the people and the intrinsic value based on the value of the currency as well. What an advantage. What a major benefit we have here, Tanya. So I hope I answered your question well. I hope I clarified it. So if you have any more questions, I'm here to break it down.
Oh, you definitely did a great job clarifying that. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Jassandra, did you have a question for Charles?
Actually, I want him to share with some new people who just joined us, who don't know who you are, don't know your position in the company. Can you share with the world that we're introducing you to who you are and how significant you are to the company and things of that nature, please?
Thank you so much. Anyway, first of all, I'm very humbled for the opportunity to be here to share this wisdom with you. I'm Charles Ancha, originally of African, born in Africa, and I'm an American today. I'm an African American today. Okay, so I came into this project through my own project. I'm also the VP of the Immigrant Magazine. We developed a company called the Immigrant Magazine, Inc., which is a multimedia company that focuses on empowering people of immigrant descent in America. And we have grown that. We grew that company from a 2-page newsletter to now where it's a global media outlet with a TV network on YouTube that is catering to immigrant communities and to immigrant businesses. Through that business, we've gotten access to many projects, international projects, shipping, freight forwarding. We've done projects with Disney for films. We've done projects with multiple organizations. And it's through this journey of doing collecting information and sharing information about the empowerment within the immigrant groups and taking value from corporations to immigrant communities that my journey met with Mr. Bright in Abunele. And when we met first based on the music side of him, because I'm a music guru. I love music, and especially when it comes to Pan-African music, I love music. And I can prostitute from music from Jamaica to Cape Verde or to South Africa to Cuba all the way to Brazil and Africa. So then we met and we had that bond. Then Bright had this passion for technology. I noticed Bright had a unique talent in terms of
do you
story short, in 2018, we put our heads together. He called me, said, Charles, this project, I've looked around. I want you to work with me as a co-founder and my vice president. Let's build this currency together. Let's build it. And so in 2018, January 2018, we launched ODUWA coin. The first coin was minted January 2018, and we launched the project. And this project is meant to be a viable alternative to Bitcoin, because we had seen what Bitcoin had delivered, and he had seen what was possible, and he said, let's do this one let's build a coin that will be able to bring financial inclusion, especially to people of African descent and indigenous communities around the world. Because we noticed there was a major problem. What was the problem? Financial inclusion is a crisis that is keeping poverty around the planet. There's a few minority that control the finances of the planet. And so you having assets in your human resource, assets in your underground, in your soil, having assets, you still cannot play with equity on the global stage. So we said, let's try to solve a little bit of that problem. Let's bring a currency that can be inclusive, that can bring people together on a platform that will permit cross-border transactions around the planet. That is fungible too. It's not just going to be you trade only in Africa. No, you have to trade with the global community. Let's be able to have a currency that we are the majority owners of that currency, trading with the global community. So at this time, we can have some leverage. We should not be the ones always on the chopping board. We should be the ones also deciding how we control our trade, how we control our economy as the people. So that's my journey, and that's why I'm here today as VP of ODUWA Blockchain Solutions. And I'm blessed with the title CEO by Sandra. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm here with you so we can travel this journey together. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. We lost your mic there for a little bit, but we got the last thing. It was only for like less than a minute. Your mic is still echoey, so you might want to adjust it, because we definitely are going to ask you some questions. I'm seeing in the chat there's quite a few questions that we'll address, but let me address some of the ones I've seen already. Why ODUWA, Charles? They want to know, why is the name of the company called ODUWA?
Okay, the inventor, the innovator, the creator, the spirit behind the project, Mr. Bright Enabulede, happens to come from one of the most powerful kingdoms of Africa, called the Kingdom of Benin. The Kingdom of Benin is one of the kingdoms in Africa that were very advanced in trade. But even in the 14th century, they had traders, they were traders. And ODUWA in Benin means the roadmap to wealth. So that's why ODUWA is ODUWA.
Awesome,
okay?
Awesome.
It's a roadmap to wealth. So we're bringing back ODUWA, the roadmap to wealth, on blockchain. ODUWA is a roadmap, is a currency of wealth. We're bringing that on blockchain. Blockchain has permitted us to come back from our ancestry as people of valuable trade with proper trading rules, equitable trading rules, fair trading rules, not cheating. Before it was barter. We could barter. You had a cow, I had 3 goats. Okay? I had some cowries, it was barter. We traded in fairness for empowerment, not to corrupt. So bringing back ODUWA, the roadmap to wealth, bringing back the essence of wealth. The essence of wealth is not only having money, it's also growing the wealth, the general wealth of the community. So ODUWA has come back with the old vision of the wealth of the community. So being part of the ODUWA community is being part of a community of wealth. The kingdom rules are, we should own our currency, hold our currency, trade our currency with dignity, and treat each other fairly, so we can all prosper together. So that is the whole concept of ODUWA. So ODUWA is here as our own solution on blockchain for empowerment. There's a roadmap to wealth, and wealth that is extremely intrinsic in all senses of intrinsic.
Awesome. Thank you, Charles. I'm seeing so many questions that are right on time in terms of my thinking. And so I want to address some of the questions that I see. I noticed that several individuals have mentioned about us tapping into global economics. And of course, we are 100% behind that. That is the importance of ODUWA. You might see us post all over social that we are one. I am ODUWA. ODUWA the movement. ODUWA is not a moment, it's a movement. So we just want you guys to know this is just the beginning. We're going to have series and series of conversations. We're here for a long time. This is not a snatch and grab. We don't want you to purchase coins and flip them. This is building legacy wealth. This is long-term legacy wealth building that we want to make sure that we all understand and grasp and embrace. And so it's important that when you have these opportunities to obtain the coin, like Charles said, once those coins are emptied out the vault, now the games begin. That's when things get really exciting. You want to hold on some of the coins. You want to spend some of the coins in the ecosystem. You want to take the coin on your website and really embrace the ODUWA marketplace. You'll begin to see us talk about that a lot. We're in the process of building that up. Our next couple of events will focus on those who've already embraced the marketplace, who are currently taking the coin right now. We'll spotlight some of the people who, starting today, have embraced the vision, who will start taking coins on their website. So we'll talk about that further. I also want to take the time right now to do a PSA, our next event, because remember, you guys, we're going to continue to have these events. Our next event in 2 weeks, April 24th, will be a topic talking about our future, and that's our youth. our youth is our future. So we're going to focus on the importance of ODUWA blockchain solutions, what it stands for, and how it relates to our young people, and how it's important that they understand the power of cryptocurrency and how it will affect their life. You have to realize these young people are raised on technology. They pretty much already understand it anyway. It's like a video game to them. They get it, they understand it. But we really want to focus. And then we're going to also really focus on our ODUWA Career Institute and how powerful that is, how people can get in. You don't have to have had a degree at a famous university or a university at all. You can enter the ODUWA Career Institute and embark on a trend-setting industry that's going to change the world. It's already changing the world. It's here to stay. And so it's important that our young people embrace that, not going to school for things that they won't be able to utilize, embrace in a technology and industry that is ever changing, is growing leaps and bounds. The type of money you can make by being an expert in that space is life-changing. But if nothing else, just learn about the blockchain, and knowing that it's here to stay and how it's going to affect your families. And you have to know about it. You have to know about it. And so I'm going to, I just see one of our valued members of the community, Brother Jeremiah. He's also coined the Black billionaire, I call him the Black billionaire, forget millionaire, billionaire bound. And guess what? It's going to happen because of the blockchain. It's going to happen with the combination of technologies, the blockchain in music, blockchain in entertainment, blockchain in business in general. The blockchain is changing everything, family, and you are involved with it now. You're not Johnny come lately. And more importantly, you're getting involved because someone that looks like you has embraced this technology, and he's want to make sure that you are plugged in to what that means. And so it's so imperative that we not operate from fear. Just because you don't have a complete understanding of something, don't block your blessings by not, learning about it and stepping in with faith and learning. And so the blockchain is here to stay. We're following the Bitcoin blueprint. We're lucky. I'm here in Los Angeles. I'm not that far. I'm minutes away from one of our business partners who has an ATM, a Bitcoin ATM in her office. This is where we at, family. People take the currency in restaurants, and Amazon takes Bitcoin. And someday it'll be taking the ODUWA coin. I believe that. But in the meantime, between time, we're gonna create our own Amazon with our ODUWA marketplace platform. And so, how that's going to be ultimately successful is that we all work together as one. There's all kinds of groups out there. Let's come together as one. We've heard Dr. Arikana Chiombre Kwa talk about the power of one. We've seen other groups talk about the power of one. We all can work together, because guess what? We all have something in common. We have we have African roots. We have the desire to become one and work together. Okay. And we realize it's time to trust one another. It's time. It's our time. It took us right now being re-triggered about Brother Floyd being killed like that over a year ago. We're watching the trial. It's traumatic. But at the same token, it realized we need to come together. It looked like God is gonna make sure that gentleman pays. And I don't want to go political and go militant on you all, but I'm angry. But at the same token, I'm excited, because sometimes it takes something this traumatic to get you to wake up and realize we got to work together. We have to work together. Okay. And so I know there's different groups on now that are in participation in this Zoom right now. You belong to different groups. You want us to take part. We're going to have a platform where you all can share what we're doing. And so we can support you. You can support us. We can support ODUWA. We can support each other, because that's what it takes. We have to work together as one. We have to support each other. We have to trust one another. It's because of the pandemic and the plight of dealing with what's going on with the Brother Floyd and other killings that are going on globally, mainly in the United States, that got us to even birth the Trust Village. We realized, wow, this is too much. We got to trust one another. We got to stop, hating on one another. We got to start congratulating one another. We got to start working with one another. And that's how the Trust Village got started over a year ago in March. And so we're just getting started. I'm so blessed and honored to have known Bright, our CEO and visionary co-founder of the of ODUWA Blockchain Solutions for over 15 years. He is a good man. Everybody involved in the leadership level with ODUWA are amazing people. But guess what? You, the community, you who just want to engage and purchase a coin, you who just want to find out more information, you are important too. You matter too, because we cannot do this without you. It takes all of us collectively to make this successful. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic over to Brother Jeremiah, if he's okay with that, and share, just share with the people about what your involvement with this ODUWA movement has been, and what it means to you, and what do you see in the future? And I don't know if you heard me say our next event in 2 weeks will be focusing on the youth, and how I would love for you to be a part of that. I hope our partner Naja Roberts and Crypto Blockchain Plug will be involved with that as well because of her work with the youth. Just share with us what ODUWAs mean to you and your family, and how it's so important to take the coin, to circulate the coin, continue to buy the coin, mine the coin. Share that information with the people.
So it's very important to buy the coin. It has the opportunity, it's giving us the opportunity to take back power for us. Specifically, I want to talk about ODUWA Career Institute. This is the first time that we can actually be on the front line of an economic revolution, because literally everything is changing right now, like this moment. Think about it like this. If you were a mechanic when a car was first invented, you would be a freaking billionaire and your whole family for generation. The blockchain is you need to be the mechanic for the blockchain, because blockchain developers right now get paid an average of $140,000 a year. You can graduate in as short as 3-4 months, depending on how ambitious you are. And blockchain developers are in demand right now. The number one tech job that people are requesting. It's amazing. Like this is literally, you don't have a reason to not be successful. You can involve yourself in the solution to the problem of poverty. We inherit poverty, and we need to stop. And we also inherit the mindset that comes with poverty, which is lack, scarce, and a victim mentality. We're no longer victims, especially with the use of technology. And right now, with the use of a brand new birth of a technology that we can actually get in front of before anybody, like it's not even just us, it's people in general in the population of the world that barely know about blockchain technologies. And it's taking over everything. I mean, PayPal's implementing cryptocurrency, Visa, MasterCard. Every company in the world that's ran by a billionaire, or most of them, are having to incorporate cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin specifically on their balance sheets, because they know that's a better investment than gold now, because cryptocurrency, digital gold. But off of them, we actually have our own coin now, where we can actually use to determine what's going to happen with our community. Where can we invest money next? I don't know how many people are in Los Angeles. We have the Crenshaw Mall out here that's being attempted to be taken out of our neighborhood because of gentrification. Maybe if we had bigger pockets, or we can have more businesses to put back in our communities, we wouldn't have to worry about people taking it away from us. So we start educating ourselves. I say education can get you a job interview, but the right education can get you a salary. So if you actually go to ODUWACareerInstitute.com and you check out the website, just browse around. You can see, we got robotics classes. We have, I take classes myself. I just started today. Leadership classes. We have all. My friend was telling me the other day, he was like billionaire, I drop off boxes at the Amazon Center. He was like, it used to be filled with people. Now it's filled with robots, and there's one person operating the robots. He's like, the people's jobs are gone. Now the jobs are going to go to the people who's programming the robots. So we have computer programming. We have all kind of jobs that will prepare you for the jobs that are important as of now, because you don't want to go in a new world with a mentality that hasn't been working for us already. So taking that in this advancement of a paradigm shift we're going now, it's not going to be good. I'm very excited. I'm very intense about this. I see the importance of it. This is a time where we can actually, I like to call downtime sharpening your sword, because not many people are working. More people are at home. I don't know what everybody's doing, but you can be studying. You can be preparing your skills for the next opportunity. And it happens to be right now. I mean, if I found out I could provide for my family, getting paid $140,000 starting a year, I'd be like, whoa, sign me up. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. So, and there's options too. I'm just personally excited about blockchain's solutions, because that's my thing. And ODUWA COIN as well. So, but there's so many other classes. You got some options, people. You got some options. There's stuff in healthcare, all that stuff. So browse around on the site. You're going to find something that interests you, guaranteed. So go on there, provide for yourself the right mentality by getting the right education to create the right future, because it starts with the kids. The seeds is where everything begins. If you don't want to do it, go tell your auntie, your little cousin, your brother, your sister, because we need to do something now. We're 14% of the economy, but we somehow have the strongest dollar, which is one of the reasons. Which is one of the reasons. See, we back. The dollar has no backing. The dollar is in debt. It's inherited a sovereign debt. So every time the stimulus package comes out, every time an SBA loan comes out, first off, they're going to the 1%ers, but that's another story. But every time that goes out, cryptocurrency gets stronger, because other countries even see. They're like, what are they doing? They're printing up all that money over there. There's nothing backing it. This is just paper. So it's going more to cryptocurrency. We're the only people with such a strong, powerful dollar. We can back our coin with buying power. So we inherit and invest and start circulating ODUWA coin. It's going to be amazing, because we get to invest in ourselves and determine where those dollars go to build our future. Right now, Bitcoin is only popular because of its use. People just started using it, and all of a sudden, it started being accepted. There's a monetary principle. It's called Gresham's law. What that means is bad money in circulation, enough of it will outrun good money. So the money that's I don't know why they call it bad money, but it's basically saying the money that's in demand is the money that's going to be used, because everybody's demanding for it. So if we start using ODUWA coin, buying ODUWA coin, circulating ODUWA coin, we start talking about ODUWA coin to our family, our friends, everybody, then all of a sudden, we have a whole different world in front of us. We have brand new institutions with information we want to learn about. We have products with our kind of products. No more gentrification, people taking away our land from us, are taking care of our grandmas, our aunties, our moms, our dads, that we want to buy a house for, because they took care of us our entire lives and we're trying to pay them back. We want to do things that we can look around, so when we get older, we can say, yeah, I did that. I went out there and did it. This is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like literally, I never said that, but it literally is, because right now everything is changing. Everything. You're not even out of wallet soon. Your wallet's going to be literally digital. You're going to be like, what is that? Look at libraries. They barely exist anymore. We have Google. I can carry 75 books on my phone. We're going to an age of that. You're not going to have any wads of cash, none of that. Money's already 97% digital as it is. Getting used to this and start getting familiar with how things are going to be working, and it's going to take off fast, because in economics, when things start rolling, they go fast. So you got to educate yourself now. You got to do it now. Even if it's something that you're not sure you want to get involved in, just educate yourself, because you've been hearing about it for a reason. And it's getting bigger, it's getting expansive, and when people think there's no opportunity, you can look in the cryptocurrency in the blockchain area, and be like, there's a lot of opportunity over there. because it took 12 years for Bitcoin to become a $2 trillion company. It took Apple 24.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's amazing. We can take ODUWA with our power of community, and we can take it to the moon. Guaranteed. Also, use ODUWA for your business as payment providing. You can adapt it to your merchant that you have now, or you can use us for a merchant, seamless payments, less transaction fees. What can you ask for? What more can you ask for? It's great.
That's right.
It's great. It's just overall better. I can talk about it all day. Give you reason after reason after reason, but by the passion I'm conveying and the reasons I've already gave, you can easily tell this is something you got to be involved in. If it's not, I don't know what else is more important, to be honest. I have kids. I don't know if anybody else out there has kids. I see the opportunity. I see the value that it provides. It's already changing my life. It's changing their lives. So you might as well start today. Do something. Go into websites. Get familiar with the technology. See the opportunities for yourself. And then you can take it from there.
Thank you so much, Jeremiah. That was very powerful and passionate as usual.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and as Jeremiah said, as Black Billionaire said, this is not going anywhere. We, as a people, are usually the last ones to know about, these big things happening in history. We're always on the tail end of these things. This time is different. We're not on the tail end. We're at the actual beginning. Even though Bitcoin has been around for a minute, has been around for 12 years, it's still is here. This is our thing. This is our time. So yeah, this is a time for us to get it done, you guys. This is a time for us to get it done, family. So that being said, I want to share something with you guys. I'm going to put something on the screen. Hold on a moment. Can you?
Yeah, we can see your phone now. Mm-hmm. There we go. Perfect.
Alrighty. So what you're looking at here is an action taker named Jeanette Turner. Jasandra, you want to take it on? Take it from here.
Yes. Thank you, Tanya. Yes, like Charles was sharing how that it's going to take us all to make this work. It's going to take all of us to work together as one. If you can put that back up, that's perfect. We have to work together as one, and we can't do any of this. All that amazing information Black Billionaire just shared, all the information Charles has shared with us on the power of taking the coin. The reason why we're meeting here today, and we couldn't do any of this if it wasn't for you all. I'm talking you, the action takers. We wanted to let you know that this is just a sample of what we're going to start at our next event, April 24th. We're going to start, recognizing you all who take advantage of these events that we have when we discount the coin, where you can get the coin, because we want to make sure that those who embrace the whole vision, that you get recognized because you're an action taker. We have people who have jumped on board, have purchased a coin, have supported ODUWA blockchain solutions just on the mere fact is Black. That is Black, Black people driven. The power of the Black people driven. Just the mere fact. I know so many people who have purchased a coin since the last event who don't know anything about cryptocurrency. They're not technically inclined. They don't understand artificial intelligence, augmented reality, none of this digital stuff. But what they do know is that the CEO and visionary founder is African. He's from Nigeria. He's Black, and he is down for our people, and they're down with that. And so we want to just bring recognition to all of you all who take an action. And we need you guys to continue to do that. And we just want to celebrate you. And so The next event, April 24th, when we focus on our young people and the power of them embracing the ODUWA movement, we will have a series of people who are just going to spotlight. And then in the future, every event, all of our social media platforms, we're going to recognize you and let you know that we thank you and that we appreciate you and that we couldn't do it without you. Okay. And this is just not a Trust Village thing. This is not even a ODUWA blockchain thing. This is a movement bigger than all of that. Okay. Yes. It's big, it's huge, and it's going to take us all to embrace it. Okay. We have to work together. We have to trust one another. So I just wanted to take that time to just recognize Sister Jeanette and let you know, I know there's many more. We don't even have enough time to mention all the people who took action last time, but we're going to put you in our newsletter. We're going to put you all throughout ODUWA's platforms, the Trust Village platforms, all the other platforms are out there. And our next couple of events, we're going to focus on all the different groups that have embraced ODUWA. There's many amazing high-profile groups who have embraced the ODUWA blockchain solution and their whole movement. And we want them all of us to come together so you guys can see we can work together. We don't want to fall into the trap of separate, not equal. Okay, you got your own thing, I got my own thing, you got your own thing, but we all agree that we have to embrace the ODUWA. We have to embrace the ODUWA movement. And so we are going to have some events in the very, very future. We'll let you know, keep you posted about that. So we'll spotlight the different groups out there. We're also going to spotlight the different vendors who said yes. Okay, we want to hear their testimony. We want to hear what difference it made by them embracing ODUWA and taking the coin on their platform. What it did for their business. You guys are going to start hearing these stories. We're going to get it on videotape. We're going to put it on a website so people can see that, so we can get inspired and motivated. Okay, because this is what's going to take, family. We got to motivate one another. Okay, this can't be carried on just one person's back. This can't be carried on Bright's back. This can't be carried on Black billionaires' back. This can't be carried on Charles' back, on Michael's back, Tanya's back, my back. We all got to embrace this, and we have to work together. Okay, so thank you so much, family. I just wanted to take that time to share that. I want to open the floor up for questions. This is just a conversation, family. Okay, and I'm going to replay this Zoom meeting. It's so important that you share this with your families. We all know somebody that knows somebody that's a business owner, that's a vendor. Okay, we all know some people that had no choice to get entrepreneurial because they lost their job because of the pandemic. Okay, by taking a coin, now you got a little edge. You're a little different. You're moving a little different. So now you stand out. You bright as a diamond. People can see you now. You know, you stand out in the crowd. Okay, so let's embrace this movement, family. Let's embrace this vibration. Let's not be saddened by what's going on in the world. I know watching that trial will drain you. It's drained me. Every time I watch, I keep trying not to watch it, but it's just, but we can't let that get us down. We gotta let that inspire us. That the positive thing about it is that he was the chosen one. He's the chosen one that through his death, his legacy that he's leaving for his children is driving us to get together as a people. And that's what we need to do, family. That is what we need to do. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Tanya so she can help out with the questions. And I see a couple more in the chat. We don't want to keep you too long, but this is important. If you have any questions, Charles has taken time out of his busy schedule, the CVO, the Chief Visionary Officer of the ODUWA Blockchain Solutions. He's committed, family. He's here to answer your questions. This is the time to ask them, okay? And I also want to shout out Sister Celine from our London Crypto Network sister company. She is out there in the London area. She's also a early adopter of the ODUWA coin and the whole movement. So I definitely want to shout her out. And she's more than welcome to pop on anytime you want and say a few words. But I definitely just want to let you know I acknowledge your presence. And we want to continue to thank you for all you do. She does a weekly a weekly masterclass regarding mining, which is the second way to earn coin, to earn the ODUWA coin by mining. She's committed. She must want to make sure our people understand the power of learning that. And so she does that every Thursday, family. So just tap into all the different platforms. The Zoom link is available, and she'll post it in the chat. And so you guys remember, this coming Thursday and every Thursday, you can get more information on how to mine the ODUWA coin. Very, very important. The second way to earn a ODUWA coin. So, Tanya, are you available?
Yes, I am here. Unfortunately, I can't see the chat anymore because I'm having technical difficulties. It erased all of my the questions out of there. So you guys are going to have to help out with the questions.
Okay.
To read it, or people can unmute if they like and ask their questions directly.
Oh, no, that would be, I can grab the questions. Hold on. And let me see what we have here, because we had quite a few that I saw. Hold on 1 second here. And
Someone asked what is mining.
Black Billionaire or Charles, do you guys want to address that question? And remember, no question is the dumb question. We don't do dumb. We don't do stupid. We don't do that. So any question is a good question here at the ODUWA Blockchain Solutions.
Are you ready for the answer?
We sure are.
All right. What is mining on blockchain? Blockchain technology is a technology that permits the movement of an asset. Could be financial or non-financial asset from peer to peer without third-party intervention, right? Using a technology called encryption. Encryption is where cryptocurrency comes from. Okay. Now on the blockchain, it is very important. On the blockchain, it's very important that the movement from one peer to another peer is accounted for accountability. That's how you know that you are on the blockchain. Because if you're going to transfer an asset from point A to point B, it has to be accounted on the blockchain. And that's why the word immutable comes. That transaction, once you take the transaction and you send to another person, it is recorded, it is stored, and it's verified. That's what makes it such a solid platform technology for movement of assets, financial or non-financial. Now, because of that, we move on now to the next part. On a blockchain, when a blockchain is created, like Bitcoin or ODUWA, they mint some coins, they create some coins for the market, for the owners to participate in the ecosystem. Now, some of the coins are reserved on the blockchain. With ODUWA, we have 6.3 million coins that were reserved on the blockchain. Those reserve coins are to be earned by miners. In ODUWA, we have what is called a proof of stake, which is one of the best, most innovative, and most current technology on blockchain to protect the ecosystem. Okay, we have proof of stake. That means once you execute a transaction, you're sending ODUWA from point A to point B. Now, the other computer nodes that are within the blockchain have to verify that this asset came from this person, and that this person owns it. Because you have to have ownership. For you, they have to verify that you have ownership of the asset before you can transfer that asset from point A to point B. That process is done now by miners. So people within the ODUWA framework, people that own the coin are now the consensus. They are the miners. Those that put their coins into a particular Qt wallet within the mining system, that is their job. So when they do that verification of every transaction, which takes about it's going to be about 180 seconds moving forward, which is much faster that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other blockchain platforms, they earn a percentage reward of a coin. They earn a percentage reward of the coin. And that's how that 6 million coins will be earned over time within the blockchain. What this does is it keeps the blockchain secure, it keeps the blockchain decentralized, and it keeps the blockchain protected. So your currency is solid, and also every transaction on the blockchain is verifiable and it's also protected. That is what mining is. So it's a simple process, whereas you as an owner of ODUWA can have a computer. With us, you don't even need to go burning a lot of energy, electricity. All you need is a laptop, a desktop. You put on your desktop, you join the mining community. That's all it is. You join the mining community, and you're becoming part. You start earning rewards for just being there within the network, within the framework of the chain. How cool is this? That means you don't have to go down to Africa or go to China or go and start digging the soil with a lot of equipment just to earn gold or diamonds to come sell in the market. You can now, because you own ODUWA, become a miner through artificial intelligence, and now you're earning something that's more valuable than the gold and diamonds you have in Africa, and all the waste that we waste a lot of energy to find pieces that Bitcoin has demonstrated already. Look at a Bitcoin today. 1 Bitcoin is more than the value of gold. So we are looking at something massive here. So that's what mining is for you. So if I broke it down well, I hope you understand what it looks like now. And please, if you're not a miner yet, join the ecosystem. Join our sister Celine Adigwe. She does a fantastic job on Thursdays with Michael to help educate you about mining. Join the ecosystem, be part of the community, and generate wealth for yourself, your family, and spread it. I also want to thank one brother here, Timothy Bay. Timothy is another wonderful brother that has always been promoting ODUWA with his organization at TNOLB. He's here today with you, with the Trust Village. We appreciate this. We say we come together, we unite for the money. ODUWA is the currency of the ecosystem. You need something that is going to be the gas. ODUWA is the gas, is the juice of the community. We all come together as people from the 6 regions of the Pan-African community. We all come together and we join with the global indigenous communities of the world to have a problem solved through ODUWA.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charles. That was amazing. I just want to just reiterate, family, in 2 weeks, we're going to continue the conversation, the ODUWA movement conversation, and we're going to focus on the youth, the importance of them getting educated about cryptocurrency. Not only ODUWA, of course, ODUWA is the lead, but there's other altcoins they need to know about. They need to know all aspects of mining, everything that has to do with the blockchain. And so we're going to talk about that in 2 weeks. We'll obviously focus on the ODUWA Career Institute right now because it's one of the most dynamic new educational platforms out there. I'm just a little biased, but it's the truth. And so we're going to talk about that in 2 weeks. And so this is the one you definitely want to invite your nieces, your nephews, your sons, your daughters. Come on there together as a family and hear this information. And I think Brother Charles want to add something to what I'm saying.
Yes. There was a follow-up question to the mining.
Okay.
There was a follow-up question. Are there any risks involved with mining?
Okay.
No. Good. First of all, the mining process within the POS system is democratized and decentralized. We, the people of ODUWA, we don't control. Once it's on the blockchain is an ecosystem that accounts for itself using the nodes within the ecosystem. So once you become a miner, it is very important for you to remember your password on your Qt wallet. You should own it, because once you get into that artificial space, it is your asset, it is your bank account, it's your safe. The only risk you have is if you lose your password or your password to your Qt wallet, which is the mining wallet, you're in trouble. We can't help you, because if we can have access to that, then we'll be manipulating the blockchain, and we cannot do that. We have to be transparent. We have to be open source code. Everything has to be trusted and accounted for within the blockchain. So the only risk you have, if I may say one more time, is make sure you keep your password. But if you are on ODUWA Pay wallet and you happen to forget your password because you try that, you can go back to odua.org and you can change your password and get things moving. That one is a different platform. That's the app. But when you are dealing with the Qt wallet, which is the blockchain, the chain that sustains and maintains the framework for security reasons, no one has. You can, if you lose your wallet, there's nothing we can do. So just remember, that's the only risk. But if that is the most secure, it's the most secure technology available right now in the market space. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. I just want to bring in some current events that's going on to kind of tie everything together. I know you guys have probably seen that P. Diddy did a open letter. Puffy did an open letter to the corporate America. He kind of had to remind them that, hey, we spent 1.4 trillion annually in the marketplace. Remember, Charles talked about earlier how we make a massive, massive, massive contribution to the world. The world will be so boring without us. Let's just keep it real. You know, we control fashion, music, sports. We control it all. And so, but more importantly, though, and this is kind of a sad statistics, is that we spend 1.4 trillion annually with people who don't even like us. In some cases, they kill us. Okay, literally, you know, we run to give them money, but for some reason we put each other through the ringer when it's time to support our platforms, our businesses. We want a discount. We want to steal from one another. We got to stop that. That's poor mentality. POOR stands for passing over opportunities routinely. We pass over the opportunity to support one another. We pass over the opportunity to build each other up. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. We got to start working together as one. And so we got to embrace our buying power. It's powerful. And you guys have to pay attention to the news. I know sometimes we don't want to listen to it. It's boring, but the financial news leave hints and clues that kind of dictate what's coming. And if you guys remember last year, we did a Black Friday, I believe it was called, or something. We stopped buying for a day. Oh my God. It made a major, major impact. Brother Charles, you have something to say?
I want to support what you're saying. As a guy in fintech and in media, I follow people that use money a lot. And one of the most influential money thought leaders is Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know if you know Robert Kiyosaki.
Absolutely.
He's the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Amen.
Robert Kiyosaki is a great fan of Bitcoin and blockchain. Mm-hmm. He keeps his assets in real estate. Now he's keeping Bitcoin. He values Bitcoin, and he's strong on cryptocurrency. Now, just imagine if our people bring that value to ODUWA. Okay, this is where money is going. Why? As Black Billionaire explained before, this virtual currency is where it is. It has demonstrated it's better than gold. It's even better than diamonds because it is well thought out, well designed, and well structured. We have the same thing here. We have ODUWA. It's the most viable alternative to Bitcoin and even better in technology. Mm-hmm. The opportunity is massive. It is indeed massive. Take this and run with it. If the Kiyosakis of the world and the guy who owns the Texas basketball team and other big guys are already positioning themselves strong on crypto.
Mark Cuban,
we should not sleep.
When
we have our own.
That's right.
We should not sleep. We should take advantage of this because that's the future. The only thing we always have to remember is when you own your ODUWA, hold it. Hold it. Spend some as the market grows, but hold it long, because when you're holding your asset, just like you buy real estate, for instance, you buy real estate, don't start taking out the money very fast. You know, you let the value grow. Then you borrow. When you lend money from your asset, guess what? It's tax free.
Thank you so much, Charles. I just want to piggyback on something that Sandra was saying earlier. Oh, I'm sorry, Charles.
No, go ahead. Go for it.
I just want to piggyback on something Sandra was saying earlier about how important our children are the future, and I can't reiterate that enough, because we need to understand that this is the time to start teaching them about blockchain and about ODUWA, about cryptocurrency. This is the time to start teaching them about this. If we don't, they're going to be behind everybody. This is how it always happens. This is, why we're always in the end, of everything. You have to start teaching them now. They will embrace it. Like Jasandra said, they see it as a video game. This is what they're growing up with. Technology is what they know. But they can't do anything with things they don't know. If we don't share this information with us, we are some we don't understand. The people here on this call and the people that know about blockchain and that are acting, that are taking action, we are very fortunate. We're very fortunate. We're in a place, we are in a place in history that a lot of people would like to be right now. If people were saying, I wish I had a chance to be in on that Bitcoin train when it started. I wish there was another opportunity for that. Guess what? That opportunity is right in front of us right now.
Amen.
It's ODUWA. It's ODUWA blockchain. If you don't know about ODUWA blockchain, there's a ton of information out here about ODUWA blockchain. Not just the videos, there's all kind of news articles and interviews with major financial players and financial networks and organizations that have saw the value in ODUWA, where other people may not even be paying attention. They are paying attention. Why do you think these big financial players are paying attention? Because they understand that ODUWA is onto something and they're doing it right. They saw some things where they can come in and put themselves on the map, make ODUWA blockchain stronger, make it faster, make it more efficient, and they like that. So they're not going to necessarily announce it to everybody now. They're not going to necessarily announce it to everybody because they may want certain key players to be in it, and oftentimes that's not us. They'll take advantage of it themselves. If you find out about it, then, you find out about it, but they don't necessarily want to announce it to you. The rich people always take care of themselves. They always look at, they're like, oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about this new thing, this new up-and-coming thing? Go put your money on that right now. Get ready, because that's going to be the next best thing. They do that. We're telling you right now, this is the next best. Only thing we need to do is just take advantage, take action. That's all.
Charles, do you want to address the founders discount to all the action takers who took time out their schedule to join us today? Can you share with them what was available to them by being a part of this event today?
To make it easy, I posted it on the chat. So
awesome.
Everybody could just go on the chat. I've sent it in there.
Okay.
Go on the chat. We have all the instructions on how to buy. Listen, my people, if you want to buy, this is the best. There could be no better timing. To purchase crypto is not easy. If you have to go through Coinbase or go through exchanges, it's not an easy chore. First of all, you have to spend much more in terms of percentage of ownership of your currency to transfer into Bitcoin, then you transfer over into ODUWA. So what is happening here is great for you, that you can have access to some of the coins in the vault. It's massive because cutting through a long chain of expenses and struggle. So use what I just posted on the platform. It's actually much cheaper when you do it this way than, or if you have Bitcoin, I recommend you can go to coinpayments.net and do your thing. Everything is on the post I sent to you guys. So take advantage of this. Take advantage of this offer made by Trust Village to the community and run with it. So copy that, use it. Don't sleep on this. Copy the chat, the offer or the chat, and use it to your advantage. It's the easiest way to get the coin now as it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you. I just want to reiterate to everyone that again, we have another event. These conversations are going to continue. And we had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier, but we're not going to let it stop this ODUWA movement train. Each event's going to get gooder and gooder. It's going to get better and better as we embrace more technology. Next time, we'll make sure that we stream it live on all the social platforms. So people who can't make it or can't get on Zoom, it's easy for them to jump on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Next time that's going to be happening because we're going to get these young folks on this and we're going to connect these dots and make this happen. So, but we want to thank you guys so much for your time. We're definitely going to make sure all your questions are answered. If you guys are not in the group, if you guys are not in the ODUWA Trust Village group, put your information in the chat so we can reach out to you and send you the link just so we can add you to the group. This is the time to do that. We'll hang out for another 10 minutes so you guys can post that information. Also, anybody who is interested in accepting the ODUWA coin on your websites, okay, you definitely reach out to us. Reach out to us on any of our different platforms, and so we can make that happen for you. It's a real quick and simple process. It's not that difficult. We will also share the videos on how to do that. It's not difficult at all. We'll share that information. And also we're having people, I don't know, Charles, if you can check the chat while I'm talking and see, it's a couple of questions I can't answer. But we just want you guys to remember, it's so important that we share this information, that we continue to tell people to embrace the ODUWA coin, tell their friends and family about the ODUWA coin, but most importantly, take action. Become an action taker and purchase the coin. Purchase something with some of your coin. Go to the ODUWA marketplace. Become a vendor. Mine the coin. Okay, remember Charles shared with us that the simplicity to mine a ODUWA coin compared to Bitcoin is like night and day. It's expensive. I just had a friend who spent tens of thousands of dollars to mine Bitcoin. Tens of thousands of dollars. But he's a millionaire. He can afford to do that, But that's the power of the ODUWA blockchain solution. They want the little guy. They want people way in Tanzania, way in Costa Rica, right here in the United States in Compton, no matter where you at. They want you to be able to get your coins together and get some of this coin because they know the power of it. They know that soon, very soon, if you just make a habit of that, change your lifestyle a little bit. Maybe don't buy some of those Air Jordans. Maybe don't spend that money on those Louis Vuitton shoes that you don't need. Remember my saying I said, if you own a Land Rover and you have a landlord, there's a problem. You need to change up what you're doing a little bit. Definitely, change your spending habits a little bit and take that excess money now that you have now and buy some ODUWA coin. Invest in you and your family. Okay. And then trust me, years from now, and I'm not talking 20 years from now, I'm talking about maybe a year or two from now, you will have a zero hero story. You will have a ODUWA coin story, very much like some of these Bitcoin stories we hear about that they bought it, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Now they're millionaires, in some cases, billionaires. That could be you. That this opportunity is just like that, family. But just like the lottery, if you don't play, you don't embrace, you can't win. Okay. You can't dream about what I'm going to do when I win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Same thing here with the ODUWA coin. You got to buy it and invest. Yes, Brother Charles.
Mr. Jose Santiago has a question.
Okay.
The purchasing the package deal from the Trust Village.
Okay.
If you look at Mr. Santiago, if you go to the post I put, you see you can
Charles, your audio is got adjusted again.
Can you hear me?
No, we can, but it's kind of echoey.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I said if it goes to for $2,000, you will get 4,000 ODUWA coins.
Okay.
For $2,000, you get 4,000. He wants to purchase for 2,500 for the Trust Village deal. So I think with 2,500, you get somewhere around 2,000.
100 or something like that, or
you get more. You get 4,000, maybe up to 5,000. I guess.
No.
Up to 5,000.
I'll do the numbers for him.
2,500, maybe 4,500 coins, or so somewhere around there. So
Okay.
that's the numbers. So I just told him email Bright directly at ODUWA, the team, and we'll give you the answer.
Yes.
Based on the package that's for the Trust Village. Okay.
Thank you.
That's fine. He said fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Brother Jose. You've been very engaging, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Any more questions, family, before we let you guys go enjoy your families and the rest of your Saturday? Is there any more questions for us? We're here and we'll answer in any way we can. We're so excited to have you all here, and big things are coming. And Black Billionaire and Charles know there's some things going on in the background that we're not at liberty to share. But trust me when I tell you, some moves are being made right now. Is going to increase the value of the coin. So you want to hurry up with a quickness and buy some. I'm telling you, you definitely want to buy some. Oh, how long will the special go? Can we give our people until tomorrow at midnight Pacific time to purchase a coin at that price? Is that okay, Brother Charles?
Sure, most definitely.
Okay. Did you guys hear that? Everybody here, you have until tomorrow at 12 midnight Pacific Standard Time to purchase this coin at the discounted price.
Thank you.
We appreciate you so much. Any more questions?
There's one more question.
Oh, that answer your question? Oh, you have one more question?
Thank you, sir. You're welcome. There's one more question.
Okay. What is it? Did you say there was another question, Zaire?
Yes. Dr. Diana? Yes, she's asking about cybersecurity. Does ODUWA come with cybersecurity?
She wants to know if ODUWA coin comes to supply, is it safe? Is their coin safe?
Hello. Yes, thank you. I'm talking about the Career Institute.
Absolutely yes. The answer is yes. The ODUWA Career Institute offers the cybersecurity certifications. So if you go to the ODUWACareerinstitute.com, you will find multiple courses, and one of which is cybersecurity. So very important when it comes to artificial intelligence, blockchain, and multiple virtual assistants. And those are the courses that are on ODUWA Blockchain Career Institute. Thank you so much, Queen Diana. She's one of our major ambassadors out in New York. Much respect, our sister. She's an oracle for the people, and she's always said that we appreciate you dearly. We love you. We love you, and I know you're going to use that Career Institute to empower many children within the Pan-African community, and we bless you. We have our blessing. Yes.
See, now you're a mind reader, because that's exactly what I'm asking, because we did have that put in place before with the ADDI and Dr. I think Solomon, but we never heard anything back. So I was just wondering what's going on. Do we now just shift over to the ODUWA Career Institute?
the ODUWA Career Institute is so affordable and it's so easy. You don't even need to have a GED. We're just saying let the people have access to quality training and technology to participate in the global ecosystem on the digital space. So it's more affordable. We thought about it and we said we have to have a career institute because financial literacy is important. Okay, what we're teaching there is most of what you won't be able to get in common school. You have to struggle too much. So we're opening the gateway through ODUWA Career Institute for people even in Timbuktu or somewhere in Djibouti to be able to get access to this information digitally, okay, and participate in the global economy. You see today virtual assistants, it goes to India, it goes to the Philippines. How much of that virtual assistance is coming to Africa and to Jamaica, to the Caribbean? Yeah. So we need to build an ecosystem that is helping our people to also participate. You sit on the phone, the credit card, you call the credit card guy. What's your name, sir? It's a guy from India. From the Philippines. So we have to take advantage of this opportunity with the Career Institute and empower our people because that data, that information is power. And I trust you, Queen Diana, you will make this work because that's your domain. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Greetings, Dr. Diana. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya.
Okay, family, do we have any more questions? And just another friendly reminder, 2 weeks from today, the topic of the event will be Our Youth, Our Future, okay? And how ODUWA is the key. ODUWA blockchain solution is the key. And so we'll talk more about the ODUWA Blockchain Solutions Career Institute. Maybe we'll have Sister Dr. Diana come and talk about what she plans to do in her circle and her village, what she plans to do with the Career Institute, and anybody else who plans to take that Career Institute and better our people with it and pass it on, pay it forward, put it in front of them, let them know, even create some scholarships, do some GoFundMes, whatever it takes to get this Career Institute in the hands of those who need it, who this will make a huge impact to their lives and for their families. So we're going to focus on that. We're going to focus that, if there's a will, there's a way. Don't let the lack of money, be a reason why you're not thinking about, doing the ODUWA Career Institute as an option to change your circumstance. Don't let the money be a option. That's one of the things that we do at the Trust Village. We call it the Pay It Forward Revolution. We're big on finding a way, talking to corporate sponsors and talking to those with means who are willing to pay it forward, to pass it on, to make a wish for someone, to fulfill a wish for someone, a dream for someone. That's something that we stand real strong on. And so we're going to talk about that don't think because you don't have money and your situation is so dire that you can't even entertain any of this that we're talking about here today. No, that is the absolute opposite. Because like I said, if there's a desire, if you are a PhD, we have a program called the Trust Village PhD program. Are you passionate? Are you hungry? Are you driven? If you are, we'll find a way. And yes, thank you so much, Brother Benjamin, for asking. Yes, ODUWA's referral program is in beta. The Trust Village has an affiliate program as well. All these will be shared in the next event because it's important. If we have to motivate you for your finances and get you to spread the word, I don't mind bribing you. That's a bribe I don't mind doing. Okay, because that's how important this information needs to get out and about. Okay. I don't mind at all. Not at all. So I know Charles asked to leave shortly. Everyone has some things to do. It's Saturday. This is family time. I get that. So one more last question. Does anyone have a question before we let everyone go?
Yes, Cassandra.
Yes.
Cassandra Henderson is in the chat, said, I want to purchase today. but I'm having difficulty verifying my dual wallet account. Can you please advise me who I need to contact?
ODUWACOIN@gmail.com. Just email. What kind of difficulty is she having?
You can unmute yourself, family, and ask your question.
Yes, I'm actually having problems with verifying the email, and I've actually gone in several different ways to try to do it, and it still won't allow me to actually access my wallet.
Do you have ODUWA Pay?
Yes, I tried to go on there, and it still gives me the same message. It can't verify.
Okay. Let's just email ODUWACOIN@gmail.com. Shoot an email, and I will follow up from the back office and make sure they attend to you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No worries. We're here with you. We are with you. We'll hold your hand. We'll make it together.
All right. Okay.
Thank you so much for your question. And like I said, we're a family. He's absolutely right. He's here. We're here. We're all here to help you any way we can. We're a family, and that's what's going to take, family, to take this all the way to the promised land. So with that being said, I don't believe we have any more questions. I believe that's it. Am I correct, Ms. Tanya?
Yeah, that was it. That was the final question.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just go round robin and have everybody have their, we have somebody here from Diagnostics iPhone. Could somebody check that question? In the meantime, between time, Charles, do you have some final words while Ms. Tanya looks up Diagnostics iPhone's question?
All I can say, I want to thank the Trust Village. I want to thank each and every one of you that's here today. We are all, you being here today, you're an ambassador to the project. We are all, but I'm not better, I'm not bigger. We are all part of this community. It's about empowering the whole village. That concept of village empowerment is what we're bringing back on blockchain. And using the currency called ODUWA, we should come back to our genesis of wealth, which is when I make you rich, I make myself rich. Mm-hmm. When I empower you, I empower myself. Let's take this premise, which is a very wealthy system from the continent of Africa, that wealth should be shared. Wealth should be enjoyed by the community, right? And your wealth should work for you, not against you. Your wealth should work for you, not against you. Ubuntu said, my brother, that is correct. We should make our wealth work for us. Our wealth is us. We the people, we the merchants, we the community, we are the wealth. We the ODUWA community, we are the wealth. So please, thank you so much. As you understand this message, spread this message. With our currency, ODUWA is our wealth. It's our freedom. It's our intrinsic value. It is us. We have to build up. We've always been put down. We have no more down to go. We can only come up now using ODUWA.
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
Thank you.
Miss Zaire, I just want you to just say something to the young people. This is one of our youngest ambassadors. She's only 22 years old. Share with the young people why you think it's important that they embrace ODUWA coin, ODUWA blockchain solutions.
Well, first, hello, everyone. I hope you all are enjoying this event and grasping a lot of knowledge and asking a lot of questions, because I'm sure soaking in all the answers from the questions that you guys are asking. Honestly, so far, even though we're just getting started, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm just excited to be moving forward financially, educational wise. I'm learning a lot from you all, and I hope to get more advanced in ODUWA coin so I can bring others in. Like, I have siblings, so I'm mostly going to talk to my siblings about it. I have friends. As you can see, I actually invited a few friends. They joined in on this call, so it's exciting to me that I have people around me who's invested and moving forward with life just as I am. So thank you for the opportunity. Thanks for allowing me to be a part of it. And let's just keep elevating.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zaire. Appreciate
Sandra,
you.
that's one more question.
You're welcome.
Diagnostic have their hand up in the chat. They need to unmute so they can ask their question.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Randy.
Hi, Randy.
My question is, and if it's a no, it's perfectly fine. The reason how I learned about ODUWA coin is because I'm a member of ADDI.
Absolutely.
And there was an opportunity to purchase the coin at a discount by a specific period of time, but I was having so much difficulties to purchase the coin. Once I was able to join the WhatsApp group, I was able to get all the intel that I needed to purchase the coin. So I was just checking to see, for someone like me, if that ADDI discount is still available. If it's not, it's perfectly fine. I'm buying the coins today. If it's not, it's perfectly fine.
No, my brother, thank you so much. First of all, I want to congratulate you for being a part of the community. Thank you so much. You see, we have to diversify and build all these other communities. So now that you are here at the Trust Village, we are still one family. So use that offer we have here now. Take it. The offer is equally good. Okay? The offer we have here at the Trust Village is equally very good. Anytime you're buying ODUWA for under $1, you're winning.
Absolutely.
See, the decimals are to the left.
That's
You're
right.
coming in where the decimals are to the left.
That's
Anytime
right.
you can get it and can get it directly is the best time to get. Don't worry about the few pennies in between. There are few pennies. Trust me. Once this, don't even trust me. Trust the technology. Once this goes, once we set off and we free the blockchain where everything is decentralized and it's all in the market, you'll be happy you did, because the intrinsic value is really there. Thank you so much. So just take the package, take what we have today, and if you could send an email to oduwacoin@gmail.com and mention that you said, I will also talk to my CEO. Okay?
Right. So is there any specific message that I should mention in the ODUWA email?
Yes. Mention that you're an ADDI and that these were the challenges you had. And then whatever, because it's private information, you mention whatever, you just put a detailed email, and I think we'll be there for you. We are here to hold your hand.
Thank you very much. I already bought some on the open market, just so you know.
Good. That's good. So, but just mention, just explain everything, and we are very considerate and devoted. We'll meet you. We'll meet you somewhere.
Thank you.
That was a great question, and thank you, Charles, for answering that for him. But I just want to reiterate, family, our CEO was very, very clear. There will be no more coins under 50 cents. You know, that ship has sailed. So I want to congratulate those action takers who got it when it was under 50 cents. That ship has sailed. And guess what? When we have that activity, the value of the coin goes up. And so, this is a business, and so every time we have an event, you have an opportunity to get at a discounted level. We never know what it is because, he has to do the math. He has to do the numbers. He looks at it what it is on the market, and then he comes up with the discount. But trust me, it's still less than what it would be if you would buy it direct from the marketplace. So continue to support these topics, because it's important. The more educated we are about ODUWA and what it can do for you and your family, you can share that information with your trust circle, your friends and your family. So continue to support these events, and there'll be other events, from different groups that support ODUWA. 80. I'm a member of the Los Angeles chapter of 80. I support 80. There's other groups that I support ODUWA, and of course my own business community of unity supports ODUWA, and so we all are one, so continue to spread the word. attend these events, increase your knowledge, because a confused mind does nothing. So it's important that get the information, get the knowledge, and then do some due diligence on your own. Google ODUWA. A wealth of information will pop up on the internet. Do your part. Embrace it. Research it as a family, because guess what? It's going to change your lives. It's truly going to change your lives. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Tanya for some final words, and then we're going to let you all go. And thank you for attending.
Thank you so much, Cassandra and Charles. I saw there was one more question in the chat from you. That will be the last question, because we want to be respectful of people's time and not and let people get back to their day. Hugh asked, are you targeting any major exchanges?
I don't know if Charles is available, but I know for a fact, because I talk to the CEO, Bright, on a regular basis. Coinbase is on the list, the wish list, but it's economics, it's numbers. So I'll pass the mic over to Charles so he can reiterate that.
Sorry, what was the question?
Are we going to be embracing targeting
major exchanges?
like Coinbase?
Sure. Most definitely, we're getting there. But our strategy is to make sure that we have mass adoption. Now, when we say we want generate 1 million millionaires, we mean it. We want this decentralized. We want some millionaires from Jamaica, from Antigua, from South Africa, from America, from all over. So we need you guys to go first. Let's plant the seeds all over before we start harvesting. Mm-hmm. Okay. When we go to the exchanges, those big exchanges, it's time to harvest. Exchanges is there for you to trade currency and make money. You understand? So we are going to get there, but before we get there, we may start with KuCoin, which is a big exchange. We're already now on coinpayments.net, which is powerful. That gives you access to over 180 countries already over in the world. That is massive. So we are already here. Just be patient. Coinbase is there. Coinbase is an exchange, just as Binance is an exchange and KuCoin is an exchange. So please, we are on X-Rates, we're on Stex, Crex24, and Stex already. We're on 4 exchanges already. So no rush. Let's plant the seeds. Now we're planting seeds. As my Ugandan friend says all the time, Moses, let's plant seeds. We're planting seeds. So
yes.
Planting seeds.
Yes, harvest time is coming. But be ready when it comes. Be ready.
Let's plant the seeds. Let's make sure you plant the seeds all over
the world.
Community, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's plant the seeds first. Then we'll start putting water. Then, so when the harvest comes, the juice, the fruit should be really juicy and nice.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Charles.
You're welcome.
I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to Charles. Thank you to Black Billionaire. Thank you to Janine. Thank you to Zaire. Thank you to Cassandra. Thank you to everybody that asked all those great questions. Thank you guys for joining us and spending your time with us here today, because we know you could be doing something else, but you are here. And that means that you are looking forward to, you're on that, you're that much closer, that much closer to being an action taker if you already haven't, because there are people on here that have taken action already. So if you haven't, find out what you need to do so you can be ahead of the game like the people that already took action. And that's I want to say greetings to I want to say good evening and peace and blessings and prosperity, everyone. And we look forward to seeing you on the upcoming events. So stay tuned. We're going to be sending out information on that, and make sure everybody tell as many people as you can. Plant those seeds, plant those seeds, plant those seeds.
Yes. Thank you, family. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Peace and be more.